Hello, and welcome back to the JSan627 channel. I'm Elijah, and today we will be reviewing the album My Everything by Ariana Grande. Now, this album released on August 25th, 2014. It has 15 different songs on this, and I am reviewing the deluxe version, which is, it's got more songs on it. So, without further ado, let's get started. The first song is called Intro. It's a 9 out of 10. It's really good for an intro, for it being 1 minute and 19 seconds long. It's worth the listen. Normally, if a song's like that low, it's not worth it, but for this one it is. The second song on this album is called Problem. Now Problem, it's a 10 out of 10. The lyrics, the vocals, the mood, the vibes, it's all just perfect. Problem is probably one of them songs you've heard on the radio a few times, because I mean, on this album it's got 722 million plays, so it's one of her biggest ones off this album, but not as big as number 3, which is One Last Time. It's a 10 out of 10. If I could give songs 11 out of 10, 12 out of 10, this one would get that. It's really good. It's just amazing. Her vocals in it, it's really good. Just the vibes of it, you know, it's just awesome. It really throws me back to 2015, 2016 of, you know, just being younger than what I am now. Number 4 on this album is called Why Try. It's a 10 out of 10. It's amazing. Like I said, her vocals, the melody of the song, everything about it's just great. There's not really much to complain about it, so for that reason it gets a 10 out of 10. Another one of her biggest songs is number 5, Break Free, featuring Zed. This song I wrote, it's a 10 out of 10. It's a great song. I remember the music video, always seeing it all the time. It was of her in like space with aliens, and it was awesome. I just remember, that's why whenever I think of this song title, that's why I distinctly remember her running through a spaceship with aliens chasing from blasters. That is what the music video was about. So that's just what I remember. Yeah, it's just a good song, great song. Number 6 on this album is called Best Mistake. It's a 9 out of 10. It's a great song. This one has Big Sean on it, so it's pretty good. It's a decent feature. Not really much to say about it. It's just a 9 out of 10. It's not the best on this album, you know, 9 out of 10 and then 10 out of 10, so it's almost at that benchmark. But furthermore, the next song on this album, number 7, is called Be My Baby. It's a 9 out of 10. It's really good. It's got Cashmere Cat. That's who, I've never heard of that person, but that's who was featured on the song. It's just really good. I gave it a big 9 out of 10 just because it wasn't the best, but it was really good. The next song on this album, number 8, is called Break Your Heart Right Back. It's a 10 out of 10. It's a little repetitive, but it's still great. The repetitiveness is still knocked out by how good the song is. For that reason, it gets a 10 out of 10. Number 9 on this album, one of my personal favorites, is Love Me Harder, featuring The Weeknd. Now, ever since I started doing this series, I've really fell in love with how The Weeknd's music taste and, you know, his music. I really loved it. You know. So for this song, I give it 10 out of 10. It's perfection. There's not anything you really could change about it. It's 3 minutes and 56 seconds long, but that doesn't change the fact that it's really, really good. So for that reason, it gets a 10 out of 10. Now, number 10 on this album is called Just a Little Bit of Your Heart. It's a 10 out of 10. It's a great love song, and it's just perfect. It's just incredible. So for that reason, it gets a 10 out of 10. Now number 11 on this album is called Hands on Me, featuring A$AP Ferg. The song's a little bit more sexual than the rest of her songs, but that doesn't change the fact it's good. It's really good. Number 12 on this album is called My Everything. It's a 10 out of 10. It's a great song. It's got great lyrics, great vocals, you know. It's amazing. Number 13 on this album is called Bang Bang, featuring Nicki Minaj and Jessie J. Now this song, I remember when it released, I was in 3rd grade. It was just great. It's still a great song. Both of the features on there are really good. I'm not the biggest, you know, Nicki Minaj or Jessie J fan. I mean, I like a few songs from both of their, you know, from both of them. But I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan on either one of them, but still, that doesn't change the fact that it's still a 10 out of 10. The next song on this album, number 14, is called Only One. Now, Only One is a 9 out of 10. It's pretty good, you know, it's not as good as the rest of them, which is, 10 out of 10s, but, still. But yeah, so it's just pretty great. Not much to say about it. Now, the final song on this album, number 15, You Don't Know Me. It's a 9 out of 10. It's pretty good. It's got great vibes. I just like it. It's just really good. And, just like every other song on this playlist, they're all really, really good. So, my final thoughts on this album. I really believe this is one of my favorites that I've reviewed. Midnights by Taylor Swift, Starboy featuring The Weeknd, and then this would be number 3. So, The Weeknd, Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande. Those are my top 3 that I've reviewed. If you've not seen the other ones, you can go check out my YouTube channel. But yeah, it's just a perfect album. I gave it a 96%, so 9.6 out of 10. Yeah, it's one that even if you're not the biggest Ariana Grande fan like I am, you should still check it out. It's really worth the while. But channel updates. The next album I am reviewing is another Weeknd album. I've sit and toyed with different albums on reviewing, but I think I'm going to do After Hours by The Weeknd. Before this video goes up, there should already be the Shenandoah album and the Creed album up. So, this will come after the Creed, and then the next one will be After Hours. And the next one, after I do After Hours, it's Finally Rich by Chief Keef. That is one that my boy Bryson Sargent suggested. So I'm going to be giving that a listen and release it, make a review on it. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have a great rest of your day or night. Like, subscribe, comment down below any albums you want me to do. There's literally not one album you can name me that I won't do. I've got so many on my Spotify here that I could do. And if you tell me one, I can just add it onto the list. But with that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.